And what is it like to have a conversation about ball with Sean McVey? You got a good example of that for me, Kyren?
I mean, it's not really what it's like. So he, like I said, he's gonna pull up a play, whatever he thinks of from last year on a 20-yard line, the right hash going towards the scoreboard, or or going towards the end zone. But it's really just breaking down, just kind of just explaining to him how I'm thinking, and then he's gonna be able to explain it to me how he thinks because his terminology doesn't really like he's smart. Like he knows the game. He obviously he's a very masterful mind person when it comes to this football game. So not everything that he says, I'm gonna understand. And so it's to me to go ask him like, okay, this is what you wanted, and then that's how he explained this to me, and then I'm just going from there. But I think Coach McVay, he's great at being able to be like talk like to the Matthew Staffords, but then talk to like rookies as well, and get them to understand the same things.
What's it like being in the huddle with Nine?
Oh, it's great. It's awesome. Like he's a dog. He's an absolute dog. Like I remember just last year, just like during a couple of times, specifically that Indianapolis game where he's literally hobbling to the line and he's going to go on a winning drive to go win the game. And so being around guys like that, right, it leads you to only want to be great. It leads you to not only want to live up to those expectations that he's doing it. If he's doing it, then why am I not doing it? And so like he's one of the, if not one of the greatest quarterbacks to play this game. And it's a blessing every time to go, just take the field with somebody like that.
Well, what's your goals for this year? I mean, again, last year you had a breakout season. You went to the Pro Bowl games the weekend, right? Mm-hmm. And you got that experience under your belt. You played in a wild playoff environment, in a dynamite, like in the best game of Wild Card Weekend. I know it did not go your way in terms of the final result. But there was a lot you put under your belt last year, Kyren. I'm wondering what your goals are for 2024.
Honestly, it's just growing off of what I did last year,
mm-hmm.
and being a leader out there on the field, being somebody that people can come to or people can just watch and observe and see what they need to do to be successful. And it really, like I said, it really doesn't take much. You got to be dedicated. And you got to work every single day to get to where you want to be, and knowing that the end goal is not going to happen tomorrow, or it might not happen the next day, but eventually if you continue to keep working each and every single day, that's going to get to where you need to be. So for me, it's just living by that, just picking up what I did last year, being able to create more explosives in the run game, and also being able to create more explosives in the pass game. Like I'm super excited that we went to go draft Blake Corum, somebody who can run the ball very well. And hopefully it allows me to get to the slot, or allows me to just run routes out of the backfield so that I'm able to, be able to showcase my skills in the game and that I have for this game.
It's interesting you mentioned, the rookie that was just drafted, and I'm a Michigan guy, Kyren, so I know him and who he is as a person, and obviously as a terrific warrior on the field. 22 right. And 23 and 22. That's the depth chart right now, right?
They're 1 and 2, baby.
Yeah. So what do you guys talk about what you can do together as a unit? Kyren, those conversations
I know obviously we talk together what we can do as a unit, with
right.
Every guy, myself, Ronnie, Zach Evans, Boston Scott, even Blake Corum. Like we all talk about what we can do as a whole. And we're just working each and every single day to get where we want to be. There's not really like conversations to where like, oh, Blake, I can't wait till I hit this run and then you hit this run. Like right. we're just grinding, and then when those times come, those are the conversations you have on the sideline during the game. Like I'm gonna hit this 15-yard run, and bro, when you come in, please, like you get a first down. Like it'd be stuff like that, just during the game type of talk. But there's not really right now in practice. We're just trying to get each other better, just watching each other move and whatnot, and just being able to coaching what we think we need to get better at.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing what you can do this season. And
I'm excited.
Last year, Kyren, you were, as they would say, a waiver wire fantasy darling, Kyren. A lot of people weren't having you on their draft radar screen. Chris, this year he's where is Kyren Williams now?
Yeah, according to Pro Football Focus that I follow, RB4, number 12 overall.
What are your thoughts on that, Kyren? What do you think?
I'm always going for the number one spot. I don't like to be anything that's not number one. If you're not first, you're last. So I'm going to continue to work.
Wow. You just went Ricky Bobby on us, huh? Okay. All
right.
right.
Hates when I say that.
Okay. So, one is McCaffrey, Kyren.
It's all right. I got to chase something.
Okay.
I love that.
So, right. Who's 2 and 3? Chris, you got 2 and 3 right there? So, Kyren can
McCaffrey is RB1.
Right.
Bijan, RB2 heading into the year. And Breece Hall, RB3.
Okay. Young guns.
Young guns.
You got this, right, Kyren? You got
Ain't
this.
nothing but a little work. That's all it is.
Okay, very good. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.